That is the trial of Casey Anthony. She was back in the courtroom yesterday, which was in session on Saturday, and for the first time, we saw Casey Anthony laughing during part of the testimony. This is just the latest in a wild ride of emotions from this young woman. But what is the jury to make of it? We've got the latest now from Lindsay Davis, who's been in the courtroom in Orlando.
Lately, jurors can't be too sure which Casey is going to show up. Yesterday, laughter. On Friday, tears and glares from a seemingly angry Casey during her brother's testimony on Thursday. Shortly after, a sick Casey had to be escorted out of the courtroom, and the judge extended a break to allow Casey to compose herself. In person, jurors have seen Casey's look evolve from conservative frilly shirts and sweaters to much more casual V-neck tops and jeans. While there's an enormous amount of evidence for the 12 jurors to process, they're also trying to process this, just what to make of the 25-year-old accused of killing her daughter.
When the jurors are looking up, they can't help but see her. They don't miss a trick.
And both sides are trying to present the Casey they want the jury to see. From the prosecution, a cold-hearted party girl who danced while her daughter was supposedly missing. From the defense, the image of a caring mother devastated by her child's loss. Throughout the trial, she's been wearing her emotions on her sleeve as every piece of evidence is presented. On Friday, when the prosecution showed an animation of Kaylee's face superimposed over a picture of her skull with duct tape over her nose and mouth,
Casey didn't take her eyes off that monitor. Once the jury came in, of course, she's looking away, and, it's strategic.
Yesterday, those tears turned to laughter during a discussion about the difference between trash and garbage. But the same insect expert who made that distinction may have delivered a significant blow to Casey's defense. He testified that the type of insects on the paper towels that had been in the trunk of Casey's car are often associated with human decomposition.
No further questions.
In an attempt to cast doubt in the jury's mind, the defense tried to undermine the entomologist's testimony.
You have been retained by the state attorney's office, have you not?
That's correct.
And how much have you been paid to date?
To my recollection, about $22,000 to $23,000.
Both of Casey's parents were back in the courtroom on Saturday, witnessing all the drama play out firsthand. Of all the defendants that you've observed, where does Casey Anthony rank?
She really is one of the most fascinating because she is a good liar.
Yesterday, the prosecution introduced into evidence bags that were taken from the Anthony family home, the same brand of bag that Kaylee's remains were found in. It's also interesting to note that as we've seen Casey's emotions increase, we've also seen the number of people who line up to get inside the courtroom increase. Just in the last 2 days, we've seen 2 fights in that line.